You are listening to a programme from BBC Radio 4.
Bishop Tom Butler. Morning, Tom.
Good morning, John. It's been announced that the Royal Bank of Scotland has shortlisted 3 eminent 19th century Scots, one of whom will be portrayed on the new polymer £10 note. They are Thomas Telford, the great civil engineer and architect, whose roads, bridges and canals transformed communications in the early 19th century; Mary Somerville, the science writer, who in 1835 became the first woman member of the Royal Astronomical Society; and the physicist James Clerk Maxwell, who formulated the classical theory of electromagnetic radiation, bringing together for the first time electricity, magnetism and light as manifestations of the same phenomenon, the breakthrough which later led to radio communication and eventually to the Today programme. Maxwell has always been somewhat of a hero of mine, not only because he was a great physicist, but also because of his insights in both science and religion. When a younger physicist, James Joule, made a breakthrough in his scientific endeavours, Maxwell wrote this note to him: "There are very few people who have stood where you stand, and after a period of minute observation and patient mental toil, have put their minds into exact accordance with things as they really are." To put your mind into exact accordance with things as they really are. That surely is the objective of all scientific research. And in our time, that's what's going on in the expected announcements this afternoon of the evidence for gravity waves predicted by Einstein. But if to put your mind in exact accordance with things as they really are lies at the heart of all science scholarship, to live in accordance with things as they really are, as they ultimately are, is the objective of the life of religious faith. For faith in God is not the same as having a hypothesis about God. In faith, you are the apparatus, and your life is on the experiment. This certainly was Maxwell's own attitude when he applied the same rigour to his religious faith as he did to his science. He wrote, "Now my great plan is to let nothing be wilfully left unexamined. Nothing is to be holy ground consecrated to a stationary faith. All fallow land is to be ploughed up. Never hide anything, be it weed or no, nor seem to wish it hidden. I assert the right of trespass on any plot of holy ground which any man has set apart." Those were challenging words for a scientist trying to honour the truths of his science and religion in the 19th century, and they're equally challenging to us today, whatever our faith.
That was Thought for the Day with Bishop Tom Butler.